Welcome to this week's Transformers review, where this week we are concluding the Predictobots with their combined mode of Defensor. But before we get to Defensor, let's do our shout outs of the week. First, at 48 South Loudon Street here in lovely Winchester, Virginia, where you can get all your video game needs from the Atari all the way up to current systems, all games for each console, even the handheld games like the Game Boy and the PSP and all those kind of stuff. So go ahead and check them out. You can get video, like I said, video games and consoles, comics, DVDs, gaming mags, CDs, you name it, you can get it there. So go ahead and check them out. And if you're looking for toys and collectibles, I suggest going to 115 South Loudon Street to Time Traveler Toys and Collectibles, where you can get all your toy and collectible needs. So go ahead and definitely check them out. So you can go ahead and get like Transformers and G.I. Joe and all points in between, He-Man and She-Ra, WWE and AEW stuff. So go ahead and check them out. Unfortunately, I got the Predictobots off of eBay, like I've mentioned in every episode of the Predictobots, but it's all good. Time Travelers, you could probably get him off from Time Travelers if they got him in stock. So go ahead and check them out. Check out Time Travelers. You can also go to 80 Weems Lane to get all your comic book needs. And I do mean all, from Marvel to DC to IDW and all points in between. So definitely go ahead and check them out. And if you're hungry for Jamaican food, may I suggest going to Tropical Islands on Piccadilly Street and go and get all your delicious Jamaican food, and go and see Lloyd and his wonderful staff, get some good conversations, some Jamaican food in the back or Jamaican music in the background. So definitely check them out. It is well worth the trip. And if you're in the area and you're looking for a bank, may I suggest Bank of Clark or United Bank. Both of them are really good banks. Both of them get good customer service. So definitely check them out. So definitely please do check them out. And while you're in the neighborhood and you need mental health taken care of, the Cobra Island does support mental health awareness. So may I suggest going to 133 West Boscawen Street, Suite number 10, to Healing Grace Counseling Services, and see Rob Brown. And if Rob doesn't have what you're looking for, may I suggest Northwestern Community Services, where you can get peer group counseling, you can get case management, you can see a psychiatrist, you get all your prescriptions done there in their pharmacy. So definitely go ahead and check them out. And if you're looking for insurance, may I suggest going to State Farm and getting all your homeowners, renters insurance, car and bike insurance, every kind of insurance you could think of. Go and get it from State Farm. And like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. You might get to talk to Jake if he answers the phone. Hey, you never know. But if you're looking for a good place to get your stomach full as well as getting your gas tank full, may I suggest going to Sheets. Where you can get all your sliders and hamburgers and subs and milkshakes and all kinds of chips and snacks and stuff. Go to Sheets, because you can get your belly full and your gas tank full. So why the Sheets not? So definitely go and check them out. So let's go ahead and look at our topic of the day. This is Defensor. He has no alternate mode because he's a combination of 5 Transformers that I have looked at in the previous 5 weeks. Hotspot, which makes the head and the torso. You got Blades as the arm. Groove is the arm, First Aid, and Streetwise. Unfortunately, I can't get Streetwise's car hood to sit up perfectly to look like a kneecap, but it's all well and good. Serves its purpose. The only thing I would say is a bad draw on this is the head of Defensor is actually also used as the little container to hold the firefighters in, so he's got more of a bucket head. But it's still well and good, But if you just look at him from the front, you can't really notice it. So kind of looks like he has a flat head. So it's pretty cool. Standard articulation, the head doesn't move except for very low. I like how the sides of the case goes down on his shoulders. Now he does have ratcheted arm sets, or soft ratchets. and whatnot. His legs can move as well. So let me lay this big monstrosity down. He can lift his leg forward with a ratchet set, as you can hear. It goes back and whatnot. I think this is a good looking combiner right here. So, of course, his foot has to fall off. So let me put that on for a second. And as you can see right there, we're doing another shout out to the city of Winchester, Virginia. So, hey, Winchester, you're a shout out on Cobra Island. But this is a good combiner. The only thing I don't like is, I mentioned this to a friend of mine. We're talking to him, just a little while ago, just before I decided to go ahead and film this. Him and I were talking, and we were discussing the combiners. And I was telling him another thing I don't like about Defensor is the fact that he is the only combiner on the G1 Transformer episode that really doesn't have an episode to discuss where he come from. So he is the only one without a unique backstory. Because we know the Constructicons have their 3 backstories, Menasor and the Decepticons, as well as the aerial bots, the Technobots, the Predacons, the Terracons. They all have a backstory. Even the Dinobots combiners that I'll be doing in October have a backstory. The Protectobots don't. But let me get him standing up better. I really wanted this guy standing up right when I'm talking about him. But the Protectobots really don't have a backstory, which I think sucks. But, it is still cool. I mean, he's still cool. I'm glad they did one on the rescue first responders back in the 80s. Because as of now, they are really, really detrimental, especially after the pandemic that we had recently with the COVID-19. I have much love for the first responders because I did spend some time working in a nursing home. So was funded a lot of this stuff that I'm showing you guys. So thank goodness for that. But they really helped out Cobra Island grow on material to show. And the Protector Box was one of those purchases. But the Protector Box is really cool, being for a combiner that don't have a backstory, which I'm thankful for. Being a cool one anyway. But we could have used that backstory, Sunbow. Hey, we really needed that. But this is still cool. I would consider this as a top tier combiner. Like I said, he doesn't have no alt modes. I mean, he has 5 Transformers in one that also have 5 distinct alt modes as rescue and first respond vehicles. So I think this is pretty cool. Next week, the next 2 weeks are not going to be a combiner. They're just going to be 2 random figures. I'm not going to say who they are just yet, but be prepared. Next month, which is the month of March, we will be doing a Women's Month, which I'll be starting off with a Titan. Whoa, sorry guys. Did not mean that at all. So you guys got a little ride. But sorry about that. But, had to protect Defensor from falling off the table. But we will be doing 2 random Transformers. So I hope y'all enjoy it. See y'all in the next one. And as always, until all are one. See you in the next one. Peace.